In the Tarun Tejpal decision by the Bombay High Court, one thing that we have learned is that power can buy you time. It can buy you an army of expensive lawyers, the protection of an elite old boys club, and perhaps an initial escape window. Even some women coming to defend for him. But what it cannot do is permanently outrun the truth. The truth has prevailed. For 13 long years, the case against former Tehelka editor Tarun Tejpal stood as a glaring symbol of how India's privilege protect its own. But the Bombay High Court has shattered that shield. In a landmark ruling, the High Court threw out his previous acquittal, found Tarun Tejpal guilty of rape and sexual assault, and sentenced him to 10 years of rigorous imprisonment, which he is planning to challenge in the Supreme Court. The system tried to protect him. They did everything his powerful friends tried to cover up for him. But finally, a brave survivor has won, and this is her story. Let's retrace the journey of this entire trial, a 13-year-long battle, because the victory didn't come easy for the survivor. In November 2013, when a young journalist accused her boss, the self-appointed moral conscience of the nation, of assault in a luxury hotel lift in Goa, the institutional gaslighting began immediately. First came the internal cover-up. They treated a criminal offense like an administrative error, trying to resolve a sexual assault with a bizarre self-mandated 6-month sabbatical. And when the case finally went to trial, the system inverted. In 2021, a lower sessions court shockingly acquitted Tejpal. That 527-page trial judgment didn't just acquit a powerful man, it practically put the survivor on trial. It subjected her private life, her emails, her trauma responses, and her character to hundreds of pages of humiliating cross-examination. It demanded a perfect victim, someone who behaved exactly how patriarchal stereotypes expected a traumatized woman to behave. But the High Court has called out that perversity. Justices Neela Gokhale and Amit Jamsenkar didn't just overturn a verdict, they systematically dismantled the entire defense playbook. The High Court ruled that the trial court's appreciation of evidence was entirely unreasonable and perverse in nature. They forcefully declared that we have been talking about, and I have personally been talking about for several years. The perfect victim is a myth. A woman's private text messages, her social media activity, and her lack of visible physical injuries do not equal consent. They ruled that Tejpal's initial apology emails were what they always were, admissions of guilt. The High Court has ordered Tejpal to surrender to serve his decade-long sentence and fined him over 10 lakh rupees to be paid directly to the victim. And where are those powerful friends tonight? Where are the prominent liberal voices who went completely silent when the predator sat at their dinner tables? The defense tried to lean on everything, claiming political vendetta, crying about his age, and begging for leniency. His family is still aggressively pushing the narrative that he is the real victim of a conspiracy. But the law has spoken. Gender stereotypes do not equal reasonable doubt. This script was supposed to be about a broken system, but the Bombay High Court just rewrote the ending. This is a monumental victory for every single woman in a corporate or media office or political spaces who looks at a powerful superior and wonders if anyone will stand by her if she chooses to speak up. For 13 years, the survivor was isolated, character assassinated, and professionally sidelined. Yet she refused to keep quiet. She refused to be erased. She fought the Old Boys Club. She fought the whisper campaigns, and she won. Tejpal's lawyers say they will appeal to the Supreme Court. Let them, because the precedent set by the High Court has laid down a flawless legal truth. Power, prestige, and high society connections cannot alter the fact that no means a no. The cover-up failed. The powerful friends couldn't save him. Tarun Tejpal is a convicted rapist, facing a decade behind bars.